As we dig deeper into this shocking incident surrounding Bill Gaither, the gospel music icon, we begin to uncover a story that is far more complex and emotional than anyone could have anticipated. Gaither, who has long been a pillar in the Christian music community, is no stranger to adversity. His career has spanned decades, filled with both highs and lows, from personal struggles to the immense success of his music. However, this latest event has left many questioning the reality of the man behind the music.
Everybody thinks that we just sing songs that we have written, but boy, when I hear a great song, I don't care who wrote it. Lily of the Valley, let your sweet aroma fill my life. And you and Larnell and Gary started harmonizing on that.
Bill Gaither, born in 1936 in Alexandria, Indiana, is a beloved figure who has built a legacy of faith, music, and perseverance. His songs, many of which he co-wrote with his wife, Gloria, have become anthems of hope and strength for countless individuals around the world. Through the ups and downs of his career, Gaither's faith in God and his unwavering commitment to his mission have always been at the heart of his success. He's seen as a symbol of resilience, of turning hardship into inspiration through music. But this incident still unfolding has shaken that image. In recent news, Bill Gaither's wife, Gloria, confirmed details about an unfortunate event that has left the couple reeling. The specifics are still unclear, but it is believed that something shocking happened that has not only shocked the Gaither family but the entire gospel music industry. Reports have emerged of a confrontation involving Bill Gaither and a fellow artist, one that took a serious emotional toll on the iconic singer-songwriter. The nature of this confrontation, which reportedly happened behind closed doors, has been kept under wraps for now, but sources close to the couple suggest that it may have involved deeply personal issues that are entirely foreign to the public image of Bill Gaither.
I've had the opportunity to sing with the best singers on the planet. And I really mean that. Starting back with my brother. My brother was just unbelievable. And I just did a tribute to Gary that you saw last night.
Yeah.
That was an unbelievable voice. And then the good Lord sent you along, and then Mark along, and then Jimmy Murray. I mean, that's the reason the vocal band reunion concert is really fantastic, because you get all of these great Larnell Harris, all these great singers.
And you just play with us. Here, let's try this quartet.
I just sit back and say, Bill, you're pretty good on picking voices.
Why is this such a big deal? Bill Gaither's public persona is built around his role as a spiritual leader and symbol of stability. His career has been marked by the nurturing and supportive environment he's created for gospel artists, helping them to grow and flourish. Yet, this incident has cast a shadow over that image. What happened behind the scenes, and how did something so personal escalate to the point where it's now all over the media? Fans are left asking, is this a reflection of the pressures that come with fame? Is the weight of being a public figure finally taking its toll on the Gaither family? Or is there something deeper at play that we simply don't know yet?
And he started mentioning names, Brock Spear, Ahovey Lister, Jake Hess. I said, who are these names? This is a foreign world to her. But, so the music came later. And yes, I could have written a couple, 3 songs. I would not have written. I think we've written now 700 or 800 songs.
What's the song that you've written together that you enjoy the most, just personally?
Oh, that would be hard to say. You know, on a given day, it could be, you ask me why my heart keeps singing, why I can sing when things go wrong. Since I found the source of music, I just can't help it. God gave the song. Or it could be, let's just praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Let's just lift our hands toward heaven. We got in trouble at first. Some people said, did you really mean lift your hands, or lift one hand, or lift your heart, or lift your song? I said, I don't care. Just praise the Lord one way or another.
Stay tuned, because as the story unfolds, we may uncover new details that shed light on the nature of the incident. Is it a case of miscommunication, a moment of vulnerability, or something far more serious? No one knows for sure yet, but the answers will likely change the way we perceive one of gospel's most beloved figures. As we continue to follow the story, we urge you to stay with us as we explore all aspects of this shocking turn of events. We'll keep you updated with new information as it becomes available, and as we uncover the truth behind the drama that has taken the gospel music world by storm. This is a story that goes beyond just music. It's a story of human struggle, resilience, and the powerful forces that can shape the lives of those we admire.
But when I said Michael, you probably forgot it. You said, I'd love that.
Yeah.
It's such a great name. You worn it well, my friend.
Yeah.
Recent breaking news: Bill Gaither's shocking incident sends shockwaves across all media. In a world where celebrities often find themselves in the spotlight for both joyous and heartbreaking reasons, Bill Gaither, a beloved figure in the world of Christian music, has found himself at the center of a media storm that no one saw coming. Just moments ago, news broke that sent shockwaves across all major media outlets, leaving fans, fellow artists, and the Christian community at large in utter disbelief. What seemed like another typical day in the life of the gospel music icon quickly turned into one of the most talked about and mysterious stories of the year.
And after we had dated for a while, and I thought she really loved me, I said, there's another side of my life you need to know. And she does this. She wrote a little thing for the reunion video, the second video. She does this beautifully.
Bill Gaither, the man whose music has touched the hearts of millions with timeless songs like "Because He Lives and He Touched Me," is now at the heart of an unexpected and shocking incident that has left many questions unanswered. The details are still coming to light, but what we know so far has left people wondering what really happened. How could someone who has always been seen as a beacon of faith and resilience find themselves in the middle of such a dramatic event? But what really happened to Bill Gaither? How did this beloved icon find himself embroiled in such controversy? Was this a tragic misunderstanding? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Curious to know what really happened? Keep watching as we take a deep dive into the unfolding drama. Stay with us as we explore the truth behind this shocking incident, revealing what led to this unexpected turn of events in Bill Gaither's otherwise peaceful life. Stick around as we uncover the details and shed light on the mysteries surrounding this situation.
I couldn't help thinking as the governor was talking in such beautiful terms. Thank you.
I'm often asked when I do interviews, why do you do this? And that's a very, very good question. And especially, why do you do it at 86? Why do you still do it? And the answer is always the same. In 1948, Governor, I turned on the radio one morning to our station that we always listen to as a family, WIBC. And I heard a gospel quartet. And the music was so optimistic. Their theme song was "Give the World a Smile Each Day." And 6:30 in the morning, they did it live. It was back in the day when many of the stations had live talent. And most of it was country, but most of the stations had a gospel quartet. And the thing that attracted me as a kid was the harmony. Remember in The Music Man, when the school board could not get along together, and this con artist, the Music Man, who came and didn't know anything about music, but he was a great salesman, came in and got the town all excited about buying these instruments, and he took the school board, who they were cantankerous folks, could not get along, and he said, "I think you could sing." And he started out by having them sing harmony.
As the dust settles around this shocking incident involving Bill Gaither, it's clear that the implications of what transpired extend far beyond the initial surprise. The reactions from fans, fellow artists, and industry insiders have been a mixture of disbelief and concern, with many left grappling with the reality that someone so deeply respected in the gospel music community could be involved in such a personal crisis. To understand the gravity of the situation, we must first acknowledge the profound impact Bill Gaither has had on the Christian music landscape. For decades, his songs have resonated with people in the darkest of times. His music has been a source of comfort for millions, offering hope through turbulent moments, bringing families together, and inspiring individuals to find strength in their faith. The Gaither vocal band, which Bill formed, revolutionized the way gospel music was perceived and embraced, blending traditional hymns with a contemporary style that appealed to multiple generations. So, when reports surfaced of a heated confrontation involving Bill Gaither, many were left questioning what could have caused such a disruption. The couple, known for their shared passion for music and ministry, has long been seen as a model of unity and partnership in the industry. Bill and Gloria Gaither's collaboration produced countless timeless songs, and their shared commitment to spreading the gospel through their music has been a cornerstone of their success. It is this very foundation of love and partnership that makes this incident so difficult to comprehend.
I will tell you how he proposed. He said, "I think Christmas would be a good time, don't you?" And I said, "For what?" And he said, "To get married." I said, "Is this marriage in general, or are you talking directly to me?"
Yeah, but we did at Christmas. 3 days of Christmas. We had an old maid school teacher. No, she was a secretary, and she had never been married, and she had a pretty grumpy face. She said, "When you get married?" I said, "December 22nd." True story. She said, "That kind of ruined Christmas, wouldn't it?"
And it did.
No, make Christmas for me.
The details surrounding the confrontation remain sparse, but it's been hinted that the incident may have something to do with mounting personal or professional pressures. One theory circulating is that the strain of constant touring, producing new music, and staying relevant in an ever-evolving industry may have contributed to a breaking point. Despite the Gaithers' remarkable resilience throughout their careers, it's clear that even the most steadfast individuals can only endure so much. The demanding nature of the music industry, coupled with the personal toll of health struggles that Bill has faced in recent years, might have created an atmosphere where emotions finally boiled over. Adding to the complexity of the situation is the long-standing history Bill Gaither shares with the artists in his circle. Over the years, Bill has been a mentor to many gospel musicians, providing guidance and a sense of community within the industry. His personal relationships with other artists have always been based on mutual respect and admiration, which makes the rumors of conflict even more shocking. Could it be that the pressures of leadership and the weight of maintaining harmony within such a close-knit community led to tensions behind the scenes? The most pressing question for fans, however, is how this incident will affect Bill Gaither's legacy. Will this moment of vulnerability tarnish the image of a man who has spent his entire life building a reputation based on faith, family, and perseverance? While some may be quick to judge, it's essential to remember that even the most revered figures in any industry are human and subject to the same emotions and struggles that affect us all. The difference here is that Bill's life, in particular, has been so intricately woven into the fabric of gospel music that every twist and turn of his personal journey resonates with his audience on a profound level. What is certain, however, is that Bill Gaither's story isn't over. This incident, however painful, might be a chapter in a much larger narrative that continues to unfold. Despite facing adversity, Bill has always found a way to channel his experiences, both good and bad, into his music, creating songs that have connected with people from all walks of life. His resilience in the face of personal tragedy, professional setbacks, and health struggles has been nothing short of inspiring. And though this incident may have caused a temporary setback, there's no doubt that Bill's faith and strength will carry him through. As we await further developments, it's important to consider the larger picture: the resilience of the human spirit, the power of forgiveness, and the incredible impact that music can have in times of trial. This story is far from over, and as we continue to follow it, we may come to realize that what happens in the aftermath of this event could ultimately add another layer to the incredible legacy Bill Gaither has built over the years. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the depths of this drama and its lasting effects on the world of gospel music. As the situation involving Bill Gaither continues to unfold, the implications reach far beyond the personal challenges of one individual, touching upon the broader cultural context of gospel music and the expectations placed upon public figures. What makes Bill's story so unique is the unwavering faith that has guided his journey, a faith that has been both a source of strength and, at times, a heavy burden. The shockwaves from this incident have not only affected Bill Gaither personally, but have also stirred deep reflection within the gospel music community and his vast audience. For years, Bill and Gloria Gaither have stood as pillars of stability in the Christian music world, and their influence extends far beyond age. They've crafted songs that have become anthems of hope, faith, and perseverance, The Gaither Vocal Band, the Homecoming series, and their countless collaborations have provided a soundtrack to the lives of millions. These songs weren't just about entertainment, they were messages of healing, love, and divine inspiration. Their work has created an enduring legacy that many fans view as a beacon of light in the often tumultuous world of music. But in recent years, the pressures on Bill and Gloria have intensified. The constant demand for new content, the tireless touring schedule, and the need to stay relevant in an ever-changing industry can wear down even the strongest of individuals. This incident has sparked a conversation about the toll that fame and the relentless pursuit of success can take on personal lives. In the world of gospel music, where the line between ministry and entertainment can often blur, the weight of expectation is particularly heavy. When you're not just a performer, but also a symbol of faith for millions of people, the pressure can become unbearable. What is most striking about this incident is the emotional toll it seems to have taken on Bill Gaither. Known for his humility and grace, Bill has always been someone who carries himself with dignity, both on and off the stage. He's been a mentor to countless artists, always offering encouragement and support. His warmth and kindness have made him a beloved figure in the gospel music world. But even someone with such a strong foundation can be affected by personal struggles, whether it be health issues, family challenges, or the simple wear and tear of a lifetime of hard work. It's easy to forget that the public faces we admire are often burdened with the same trials and tribulations that the rest of us face. We look up to them for guidance and inspiration, but in the process, we often fail to recognize their humanity. Bill Gaither's music, his messages, and his public persona have always been rooted in a deep sense of faith and resilience. But what happens when even the most devout believer faces a crisis of faith, a moment of doubt, or a personal breakdown? What happens when the weight of expectation becomes too much? This recent incident has raised profound questions about the nature of fame and the vulnerability that comes with being in the public eye. The story of Bill Gaither is not just one of success. It is also a story of struggle, growth, and redemption. Every artist, every figure who has had a profound impact on the world, has faced moments where they questioned their path or felt overwhelmed by the demands placed upon them. What sets people like Bill Gaither apart is their ability to turn these moments of crisis into opportunities for reflection and renewal. For Bill, this incident may be a painful chapter, but it is also an opportunity for growth both personally and professionally. The beauty of his journey is that he has always been open about the struggles he's faced. His music has never shied away from vulnerability, and that transparency has allowed his audience to connect with him on a deeply personal level. It's that honesty, that willingness to share both the highs and lows of his life, that has endeared him to so many people. And it's likely that this moment of crisis will eventually become another part of his story, one that, in time, may inspire others to face their own struggles with faith and resilience. As we continue to follow this story, it's important to remember the larger context in which it exists. The gospel music industry, while steeped in tradition and reverence, is not immune to the pressures of modern fame. The demands of maintaining a public image, staying relevant in an ever-evolving music landscape, and balancing personal life with professional commitments can take a toll on anyone, regardless of their faith or influence. This incident is a stark reminder that even the most beloved figures in the industry are human, subject to the same pressures and pitfalls as the rest of us. Despite the turmoil that this event has caused, one thing is certain: Bill Gaither's legacy is far from defined by a single incident. His impact on the gospel music world and the lives he's touched through his songs is immeasurable. His music has provided comfort, healing, and hope to millions, and it will continue to do so, even as the story of this incident continues to evolve. The journey isn't over. If anything, this chapter serves as a poignant reminder that faith, resilience, and the power of music can help us navigate even the darkest moments. The true measure of Bill Gaither's legacy will not be found in the headlines surrounding this shocking incident, but in the lasting impact of his work, his faith, and the love he has shared with the world. The story isn't over yet. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the truth behind this unfolding drama. As we come to the close of this chapter, it's clear that the events surrounding Bill Gaither have not only shocked the world but have prompted deep reflection on the nature of fame, faith, and the struggles that even the most revered figures face. In many ways, this incident has exposed the fragile human side of a man who has long been seen as a pillar of strength and stability in the gospel music community. Yet, through all of this, one thing remains abundantly clear. Bill Gaither's legacy is not defined by any single moment or public scandal. It's defined by the countless lives he's touched through his music, his faith, and his enduring message of hope. But as we look at this moment in Bill's life, we're left with questions that transcend the details of this particular event. What does it mean to be a public figure who is held to an almost unattainable standard? What happens when that figure falters? Can someone who has inspired millions still find redemption in the eyes of the very people who looked up to them?